Hello, and welcome to the official Hope to Dice, Hope to Chat podcast, where we're live every single Thursday on Twitch at 11 a.m. CST. So we hope to see you there, and we hope you finish. And without further ado, enjoy the nonsense. And welcome to the Hope to Chat, Hope to Dice podcast. We're glad you made it today.
There you go. Hey, where we talk about anything and everything. Nothing is off limits, except for one thing.
Yeah.
Except for you.
I've broken one of those rules today already.
Yeah. Was it breaking your fasting?
I did that too when I ate cake.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm trash.
Anyways, I'm joined today by Nick again. Hey Nick, welcome back. Trevor, but he's always here. And our good friend, Mr. Doose. How you doing today, man?
Kind of spooky.
Because it's Halloween. So it's Halloween today in the Estados Unidos.
That's what it is.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Halloween.
I was like,
It's the United States.
Mexico have like something free
Dia de los Muertos is
to
no,
the 3rd.
it passed.
No, it's November 1st to November 3rd.
Is it really?
I think so.
I don't know anything.
I know for sure it's November 1st, but I didn't know if they had any prelude on October 31st.
I don't know anything about my culture that much. My mom never celebrated Dia de los Muertos. Like, I know what it is, and you put an ofrenda. And I watched the movie Coco. So I'm educated.
That's the first thing that came to my mind with that movie.
Yeah, Coco.
That
Yeah.
movie's great though. So
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I didn't know about the those little animals, like your spirit animal that guides you to the afterlife. I didn't know about that.
I knew about those, and I knew about the flowers, and I knew about the ofrenda. I also took Spanish for like 6 years. So.
Yeah. How was that though?
I didn't even say it in Spanish.
It was seriously.
Terrible.
More terrible. I also don't know any Spanish though.
You know, okay.
I know a decent amount. I could probably make my way in like Spain.
One of the one things that I took from you is your most famous Spanish quote. It's, your madre es guapo. That was a good one. Oh, tu madre. Look, I even messed it up. Tu madre es guapo. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, happy Halloween, guys. You guys gonna dress up as anything later today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna dress up as?
Filippo.
Nice. Deuce.
I'm the Sandman. Because I'm all tan.
Cause I'm all tan.
It almost.
I'm literally tan from head to foot.
Let me see your shoes.
My shoes are brown.
Oh wow.
Which are dark tan.
That's what sand.
That's what sand.
That's the dirt beneath the sand.
What about you, Nick?
This is a trash bag.
This is a trash bag.
Yeah.
You going to a Halloween party later?
No.
No. You doing anything lately?
No.
No? Dang. You should go trick or treating.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just be a creep.
Yeah.
That's what I am. Just go like this.
Just go like that.
What are you supposed to be? A creep?
I'm actually going door to door due to federal law.
I have to. Oh my god.
I'm a predator, so.
I
Not
just
really.
chose Halloween to make it a little bit more interesting.
I wanted to get candy while it happened.
Oh no! Break the ice a little bit easier. You know, you're expecting knocks at the door.
Most people will be home for. It's not as creepy when it comes up to the
Grown ass man, and I can get some candy on the way, so win-win.
Okay.
Oh, that's what no, we're done. Nothing's off limits. Nothing's off limits.
Something should probably be off.
One thing. We could come back from one thing. No, we can't come back from this one thing. That's it.
What are you gonna be, Hugo?
I'm gonna be.
He's wearing it.
Yeah.
Homosexual.
Yes. Because I'm looking very stylish.
Metrosexual. I'm sorry.
Metrosexual.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
I never understood that word.
metrosexual. I don't understand it.
Because it's like,
It sounds like a word.
are you attracted to a city?
Yeah, city living.
Well, Metro.
Yeah. I was like, actually,
Doesn't the prefix Metro mean something else other than city?
it could be. I mean, I'm not good at Spanish. I'm not good at English.
Yeah.
We don't know these words.
I associated being metrosexual as being sexually attracted to trains, and I realized that wasn't the case.
To train?
Like the Metro?
Yeah.
Metros?
The Metro in
Metrosexual.
other places.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Metro in New York Metro in Chicago. I honestly don't know.
Metro.
They're big and
Metro.
long, so I get it. Yeah.
They're
Sorry.
good. They're hard.
They're hard too. Yeah, always. They never go soft.
You're right.
The Metro train.
You're right.
Not sponsored.
Not. If we did get sponsored by Metro, though, that'd be something.
Yeah. Free trips to Chicago whenever we want.
Yeah, we get
Yeah,
that
but
city
why would
pass.
you?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Just to say we're sponsored.
You say we sponsored? Yeah, just for the flex.
But not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. Nah, but anyways, so today, we want to. Do you want to keep it Halloween themed? I feel like you really want to keep it Halloween themed.
I want to do a little bit Halloween theme.
Okay,
I say
we're gonna sprinkle some. I mean, I don't know. We're pretty festive.
Yeah.
You got
creepy napkins.
I'd like for Doose to relieve some stress about all this wedding.
Oh yeah,
Not
so
planning anymore. Just do it.
it's just doing.
Just do.
Get close to your mic, man. You gotta love it.
It's a wedding. 2 weeks.
ASMR. No, but yeah, you're getting married, man.
Yeah. Terrible. Don't
Tomorrow.
Do it.
Tomorrow.
Do it.
This podcast will live on forever. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just remembered. I was telling Trevor, like, what was it? It was like June, where you asked to be groomsmen, and June, July, August, September, October. 4 months flew really fast. Literally. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just looked like I was counting.
How? Yeah. You're,
No. So when I got engaged, people were like, "Oh, it's gonna go by super fast," and I was like, and like first couple of months were like, "Yeah, you know, it's still going by." We actually did a bulk of the planning the first couple of months,
yeah.
and then we kind of been coasting, and now within like the last 6 months or so, it's just like I thought it was still summer. Now there's snow outside,
Yeah, it's snowing.
and I don't really know what's happening in my life.
Yeah.
It's like the Metro.
It's like it's like the Metro.
No, it's cool. It's just stressful. We gotta get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah. What would you say was the most stressful? Like, obviously you gotta look for a venue, you gotta look for a photographer, you gotta look for a DJ or band. Yeah, I really don't know what goes into wedding planning.
Doose's glasses up.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just
Oh my
hold it. Yeah,
God.
just hold it up to your face.
The most stressful thing, honestly, dealing with these motherfuckers.
Okay,
right
what the
here.
heck? Wait, what?
They don't know. they don't get their tuxes done. Don't do shit.
I got my
They stay up till 3 a.m. the night before we're supposed to do everything.
Whoa.
It's called the late night red trap. No, the red trap party.
It's called living on the edge,
It's called living on the edge.
and I don't like.
Oh my god. Yeah, you
There's
see.
actually a miracle drug called Monster.
No, honestly though, like the worst thing is like all this final planning stuff. That's why there's day of planners now. And I thought I had a day of planner, but I don't. So
No?
I kind of got blindsided by all this.
What happened? Did they
Why?
cancel on you? Or?
No, so the caterer is supposed to be a day of planner too. And then a couple months ago, our original person left. And we got a new person. And that new person was like, "No, I'm not gonna do anything." And I'm like, "Well, what the fuck?" I kind of chose this place and put down, thousands of dollars. And now you guys are just, sweeping me under with this.
Yeah, that's no good, especially last minute like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like 6 months, but now it's like, hey, you guys are supposed to be the day of planner.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do? And they're like, no. So we've had to be the, pivot point between florist, caterer, venue, photographer, DJ, and on top of our like doing our decorations, because we're not having like a banquet wedding, we are having a more like kind of like a barn style, but not really.
Yeah.
Where we have to put a little bit more effort in, and to not have that added support really just adds a lot more stress.
Yeah.
Wow. So like
That's the spookiest thing this year.
so like the day of planner is supposed to help you like everything of the day of, or
Yeah, so they're supposed to, have that communication set, and then day of, like, kind of guide everyone into what's happening. Like, the DJ comes, and they're like, all right, you're going to be upstairs. This is the game plan. We're going to do, ceremony, downstairs cocktail hour, dinner, dancing.
Yeah.
And then have the florist come in and be like, all right, you're going to go there. The photographer come in and be like, hey, we're going to do the photos at the hotel. You'll be with the brides when they come, take pictures of them. You'll have her come out. We'll go up, do the wedding, the ceremony actually, and then do whatever you do.
Yeah.
And then like have all that email so they're all in the loop. But now it's like we email the venue and then we got to email the caterer, and then the caterer's like, what size are the tables? And it's like, you should just ask the venue what size are the tables.
Yeah.
How many people the table should fit. They're like, even a regular caterer should just be emailing the venue that they're going to support and be like, hey, what size are the tables? What's the setup looking like? And they've actually been to this location multiple times.
Yeah.
So they know.
And they should know, but again, we got a new girl who...
She's just not asking questions.
Well, she's asking us the questions.
Yeah.
But like,
you got other shit to deal with.
Yeah. And like, one of the reasons we went with this caterer is because they were so familiar with the venue. So then to have them just be a new person, it's like, oh, well,
yeah.
Where's
that plan?
Basically, the wedding planner is supposed to make it not stressful for the
at all.
Yeah, it's supposed to relieve a lot of stress because we got, first off, I'm gonna get married, so that's already stressful.
It's supposed to be like a super enjoyable time, but now the bride and groom have to prepare everything themselves.
Yeah, so like I plan on getting a venue an hour early, and I'm making you guys go early too.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Spoiler alert.
So that's fine.
And then I'll just
woken
be,
up early.
verifying everything beforehand, making sure everything's set up right. I mean, we have a pretty easy place where it's just like we are all in one location. The tables are downstairs, the ceremony's upstairs, so they don't even have to like put up tables within a certain time frame. They can set it all up 2 hours beforehand, put on the, not sheets, but whatever covers tables.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Tablecloths, plate it, prep the salads, put up the centerpieces, and then like after the ceremony, all they have to do is take down the chairs and put it in there, and then put out salads. Yeah. And they can do that before people even sit down. Mm-hmm. So like we are one of the easiest people for this caterer. Yeah. I mean, though we also didn't do like buffet style, so that's kind of stressful. We gotta, map out everything and say, hey, this person's sitting here, they're getting steak, chicken, or vegetarian. So I'm just dramatic.
Why do you want to do just buffet? Like what was the difference between doing buffet and like doing plate?
So buffet, one of the major differences is price. Okay. So when you go to a caterer, they have a price per person and then an added price based on what style you're doing. So an added price if you're doing buffet style, added price if you're doing family style, where they bring just like a plate out of food to a table and then each person kind of grabs off that plate and then plate it.
Wow. Okay.
So it was like, let's say, I don't remember the prices off the top of my head. Let's say it's like $30 minimum, no matter what. That is for buffet style. $40 for family, and then $50 for plated. We did plated because I don't like buffet style, and it's kind of a cramped venue because we're not doing it outside at all because
it's kind of small,
it's snowing.
Yeah, snowing, yeah.
So like buffet would have been cramped. Family, I don't like a bunch of people touching the same dish of food because I'm very particular about my food, and I'm like, I won't have to do it. Yeah, I'll get my own food, but since it's my preference, I'll just pay the extra $10 per person. Yeah, because the venue was decently cheap. We originally weren't doing flowers, so that was cheap. So we did plated, and then each dish after that is like an extra amount too. So like steak is an added $12, chicken's like $9.50, and vegetarian was like $10.50.
You're welcome.
So if we all ordered steak and potatoes.
Yeah, so if like 3 people ordered steak.
Yeah, my family ordered steak.
I mean, so usually they plan like a 50-50 split, like 50 steak, 50 chicken vegetarian. Yeah. Apparently everybody I know just likes steak.
I wonder.
Because it was like 65-35. I was like, you guys are making me spend my money.
Yeah. Wow. You're welcome. I got you, man. I care.
Okay. So when you were telling me you were a vegetarian, I was like,
You saving money.
I was like $10.
Yeah, you see, I was sad because I didn't see the fish option.
I
was
didn't
like,
have fish.
I know. I didn't see it. I know. How much would it be for fish? Like I'm curious.
Fish would have replaced chicken.
Oh.
But I know a lot of people who like I don't like fish and I don't like red meat. So like I'm doing the chicken.
Yeah. Really? Wait, you do what? But I thought you love steak, bro.
I love steak, but me and red meat have a
hate love relationship.
have a weird relationship.
Okay.
Kind of like how you are.
Yeah. Well,
Where
I mean,
it gets me just insanely sick
yeah.
after like 8 ounces.
Yeah.
So I eat a little. I mean, I just had a ton yesterday, but
Yeah.
it's whatever. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's surprising. Yeah. Did your wife to be also get steak or chicken?
She got steak.
She got steak.
Yeah, she's a meat eater.
Yeah. Man. What was just because I'm curious, what was the one thing that didn't necessarily go as planned that you needed to change last minute, if anything?
Today.
Not counting today. You said you went from not having flowers to having flowers?
That was more of an evolution than.
Well, yeah, what evolved? Like what did you end up with now that you didn't expect to begin with?
So originally we were going to do just a basic arch behind us when we, had the ceremony.
Yeah.
And like the bride would have a bouquet. I saw that.
No, you didn't. Nobody saw that.
And that would be about it. Like we weren't doing any table flowers, no runner flowers, any of that, because I think flowers are expensive and they die, and it's just not really worth it in my eyes. But that's personal opinion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we went and saw the florist, and then we got her bouquet, and then we got bouquets for all the bridesmaids, and then we got the flowers for the guys. I know the word, but again I can't remember it. And then she actually showed us this beautiful tree arch so instead of getting an arch we would just do that, and I'm actually really happy with that. And then we also had to get flowers for the moms and flowers for the dads, and it's like nobody tells you all this.
No.
When you like
Pink flowers.
Yeah, like flowers, I was like, all right, bouquets, table flowers, some accent flowers. But it's like this person needs flowers, that person needs flowers. Being married, especially, I don't know, I didn't get a lot of help. Sucks, man, because you are just finding out about a bunch of stuff. Like my budget went up like 30% since my original prediction, and I'm like,
Unfortunately, you're definitely the guinea pig.
Yeah.
of all that.
So
Yeah.
and then like bachelor party was an experience, and it's just it's a lot of learning, growing pains. So next time somebody I know gets married, I can support him though. But my first advice is don't get married. Just kidding.
I've always said that if I ever had a wedding, it'd be like super small, like ridiculously tiny, because I don't have that much big of a family besides like you guys and like my mom and my sister and like a little bit of my extended family, but that's it.
I'd do the same.
So it'd be like 75 people max, but I feel like those expectations always get interrupted.
I thought it was gonna be like below 100 people.
Yeah.
And it's like after family was all said and done, I only have like 10, 15 friends going.
Yeah.
Because it's like you gotta invite your brother, sister, cousins, aunts, uncles, some extended family, grandparents, both sides.
Yeah.
And it's like when you actually start adding all that up, I have a small family. My extended family is 21 people.
Oh, okay.
So we're pretty small, but hers was like 50. And it's like now we're already up to like 70, 80. And then it's like everybody wants a +1. It's like when you give them the invitation, they're like, can I bring my husband? It's like, I've never met your husband.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess like
It's like,
your
I don't know.
family and my family might be small, but whoever we intend to marry, like their family might be massive.
Yeah, no, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. I always take into consideration only my side of the family. Like only my side is
Only my
going.
family's going.
Heck yeah, family.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I only have 50 people, but those 50 people are
Yeah.
like cousins.
Yeah. Robert Banks says, "Happy Halloween, chaps," and he cheered 100 biddies. That's what's up. And then Fluffmaster with 4 biddies said, "Congrats on your engagement." That's
Thank you.
Julio. Hey Julio, how you doing? Why are you not here, man? Oh man, that's interesting.
But let's get back to Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Something even more scarier than marriage.
So-
Halloween.
So going back to
Okay, I guess Trevor will say his thing. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was gonna go back to predators and candy real quick.
What?
What's the oddest thing you've gotten from like a trick or treat?
I'm gonna hit you with it right away, Trevor. I'm not gonna hold anything back. I never have once gone trick or treating in my childhood life. I didn't go trick or treating till I was 17,
So you
and
have
that
gone
was with
trick-or-treating.
my girlfriend at the time's little sister.
Oh, okay, so you weren't participating.
I was not participating. My mom did not
Yes.
allow me to participate.
He was watching and being creepy.
Why would she not? She just.
So I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Did she think you were gonna get stolen?
No, no. She was afraid that the devil was gonna take me.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So I grew up in this culture. I'm not gonna say what religion or what, because I think it's goofy right now. I know there's people that genuinely believe it, but like, growing up, I was raised that you don't do a few things, and one of those things you do not celebrate Halloween. And I always wondered why. Like whenever it would come time.
You're telling your story, I'm listening.
Whenever it would come down to
It's not
Halloween.
tight.
I'm not here.
What?
I heard like the.
The gurgle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because his little thingies were moving.
No, I know, but like, do you have the volume? It was just weird. I could hear it like over here.
No.
Oh,
I hear the whooshing.
Misa said, "I hated being Hugo's friend because he would never go trick or treating with me." And then Hugo said, "Hugo didn't. We trick or treat at the zoo together once, yeah. But Doose, on the other hand, heart for you." Yeah, I know. I was just raised not because it was bad, because Halloween, again, this is gonna sound ridiculous to some people, because on Halloween it was the one time that the devil would come up and be like, "I'm gonna take you."
I'll snatch you.
So did your sister?
The original
not go
Predator.
trick-or-treating? Is your mom still?
My sister does not go trick or treating.
Would she want to?
She does want to. She does want to, and I've
She wants the
taken
devil
her-
to take her.
no, it's so funny because I asked her, I'm like, "Hey, is mom gonna let you go to Halloween?" Like, because every single day for Halloween, I would never go to school either. Because I was not, my mom was like, "No, we're getting
You
a
need
letter,
to stand.
and I'm giving it to the principal, and you cannot go to
Your
school."
mom was ready to
I was
fight the
like,
devil.
Oh my God. Yeah,
That's
she
what it
was.
was.
She's still
like,
ready to
"You're
fight
gonna
the
be
devil.
in this house.
Yeah.
He's gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight him. so needless to say, what I did on Halloween, because I had a friend at the time whose mom was also like that. We would sleep over. I guess it wasn't bad. It was actually Luis. I would
Yeah.
sleep over at Luis's house, and we would watch a haunting on the Discovery Channel because they would run a marathon, bro, from 6 a.m. to like midnight on Halloween. It'd be a haunted marathon, and we were just about it. That's all we did, and we would never open the doors to trick or treaters. Now I realized how fun it was the one time that I went, and I was like, I've been deprived of this. But yeah, like literally, I've never. So I haven't got anything creepy
Wow.
or anything scary, anything weird. I just wanted candy. I think if it was something weird, I would have just taken it and be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much," because of the experience.
Thank you for opening your door.
Yeah, thank you.
Giving
Thank
me
you.
treats.
Now I know that the devil does not come on Halloween.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that.
You
You're
just
right. I
haven't
haven't
got
been
stolen
taken.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I've been.
You've never gone trick or
surviving.
treating. Maybe the devil comes up and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you want some Roblox?"
Yeah.
No.
No.
Thank you. Though. Just kidding. I'll take it.
Yeah, but like I said, I've never gotten anything. So that's it. I don't know. What
Wait.
about you?
Wow.
Roblox is the computer game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you say that? That's why I was like, what the fuck?
I was
Because
thinking
they have-
Mega Bloks. I was like, I don't want some discount Lego. No offense, Mega Bloks, if you want to sponsor.
We'll
right? We'll do
down
it.
there. I'll come down there then. So what'd you get? That's weird.
What? I ended up getting a lot of the last trick or treating session I ever went to.
How long ago was it, by the way?
Oh god.
Yesterday.
Yesterday at the zoo.
It was probably like around 14, 15 years old. Yeah. Something around there. That's when I was like, I don't even know if I want to go trick or treating, and I did a last minute costume. But I went around to like kind of a rich neighborhood. This is when I was hanging out with Matt and my buddy Matt, and then I went to like the really really rich neighborhood because they have big candy bars. They give a lot of candy. They leave buckets outside, and I was one of those hoodlums that was just like, I'll take the whole bucket. I don't care. Yeah. And I brought
And I had to sit next
Disrespect.
to him.
Who raised you?
I brought what are those? You know those long body pillows?
Yeah.
I had a pillowcase for that kind of body pillow, and I brought that as my candy bag. Wow. I ended up filling it up about halfway on that entire trip.
Yeah.
But almost every other house, I was getting like go get a library card advertisement or something, or like a coupon to Jimmy John's, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
these people are getting so skimpy, and they're not giving out candy; they're just giving out coupons.
You ever get a toothbrush?
Yeah.
No, I've not good.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's some places that people just give out toothbrushes, and
You gotta
like
clean
they
those
give
teeth
out like
after all
those
that
full
candy.
kits too, man.
That's
They're like
Focus.
toothbrush, toothpaste, and like floss.
Yeah.
They're like that. And I've gotten like religious cards. Like
I was gonna say,
I've gotten
get one.
religious cards before.
it's like go meet Jesus. It's like all right,
Yeah, where is he?
where's he at? Is he trick or treating right behind me?
Yeah.
One says, "Beware the devil. He's out there." You know.
That's just what your
Thank
mom
you.
passes
That's
out.
what my passes away.
Oh my god.
Satan's coming.
Things coming.
I actually do remember getting a comb.
A comb?
Yeah.
Was it you?
That's weird.
It
I
was
get the
actually-
toothbrush. People want to be
It was their
like-
own personal comb. They're like, this kid's a freaking mess.
Yeah. Here you fucking go, dude.
Here's the
With your
shower,
pillowcase, with your nasty pillowcase.
kid. I always use pillowcases too. Everybody who had those like little pumpkin pillows, I was like, how are you supposed to get a bunch of candy, man?
Yeah.
You're gonna be done after like 3 houses. I'm out here with like, I see the long pillowcases I didn't like because they would start like dragging and they would really carry their weight. I like the thick pillowcases.
Okay.
That's what I always use, like those double pillowcases. I was like, hell yeah! So it's like only 2 feet tall, but it's really wide, so you could just
Load it up.
Stuff it. Stuff it.
And I had a wagon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was a serious
Oh,
trick or treater. Yeah,
You're human business.
my mom loved trick or treating, and I would always have cool ass costumes too. So
What was the best one?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, because I haven't get your 2 truths and 2 lies and the truth.
Yeah,
I bet it was a rocket ship.
I think. Whoa, you're
I
gonna change your answer?
know.
yeah, man. You were rocking deli sandwich. Nobody believes vampire though.
No, you don't
No.
strike me as a vampire kind.
I mean, remember, I also grew up before Twilight, where vampires were still like Nosferatu,
Yeah.
where they're like, "Hey, I'm actually gonna murder you, dude. I'm not gonna try and bang your daughter. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just kill you."
shiny and shit.
Instead of sucking your daughter, oh shit. Instead of sucking,
Nothing's off limits. Go on.
instead of sucking your blood, I'm gonna suck your daughter. It's like what?
Jesus Christ.
I don't want any of that. Actually, they've probably been doing that for a long time because vampires love their little like white dress maidens.
Oh yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna hypnotize you and then suck your blood. It's like, do hot chicks taste better? Or what if there's like some Quasimodo out there that's just like fucking Wagyu beef?
Oh my
Also,
God.
Wagyu beef's not good. Don't spend money on it. It's not good at all.
When did you try it?
When I went on my bachelor party.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
How was the alligator?
Alligator is tough chicken. It's like chicken from Denny's.
I love chicken from there.
Then you probably like alligator. People like alligator because it's cleaner
Yeah.
and it's not like mass produced like chicken is.
Yeah.
So there's less like additives and chemicals and whatever.
Yeah.
I think chemicals add taste. So
I think they're good too.
Did you go to a place where they told you where the meat came from?
yeah, I do that. So my brother and his friend are super eccentric, and we had like, they took us to Prime and Proper in Detroit. Name drop. Don't sponsor me because I'm about to shit on you.
Hey, fair warning. Not sponsored.
I mean, this place was super cool. Really nice wait staff, especially in Detroit. Detroit sucks. Don't sponsor me either.
All of Detroit.
Heck,
Except for Little Caesars.
Oh, there you go.
You can sponsor me.
Oh my
No, we
God.
didn't have it. My brother's too good for that.
Oh my god.
So we went to this place called Prime and Proper, which has a secret nightclub underneath. Yeah, invitation only.
Wow.
Whoa.
Or you have to bring one guy, one girl. So, but it was like no cell phone, so it was cool. But the steaks range from like $89 to $179, and we got like the $139 ones, which were like 28 day aged, dry aged steaks. They have the biggest dry age area in all of Midwest. I mean, it's a great place, but it wasn't for me because again, I don't like red meat.
Yeah.
But we had these like $139 steaks, and it's like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I knew it. I went to a place in Chicago, and I'm gonna name drop. I think it's Chicago Prime.
Yeah.
And it was
in the name.
Yeah. But I went there, and the waitstaff was really cool. They did the whole thing at the end where they like take a little like knife and they clean off the table and the crumbs and stuff. And I was like, wow, the fanfare is at least really good, but the steaks were terrible.
Yeah.
They were so dry, and I was like, I've had better at like I don't name drop.
Denny's, bro.
No, Denny's.
Oh,
is
God,
garbage.
no.
I love
Denny's
the
is
steak at Denny's.
garbage.
Are you serious?
I love
If
it.
you like
The
the
I love
chicken
it. Sponsor me.
and the steak?
I love the steak.
If you like the steak at Denny's, stop watching.
We just love food.
Misa Lagla.
I don't know about all that. Denny's is...
Denny's is pretty trash.
Yeah.
I mean, like
agree.
this steak was still like a good steak, but Denny's it tastes like meat glue.
Yeah.
Please.
Like
Denny's.
those
Sponsor me.
those. I mean, I
love
like
steak and I would never order.
I like-
because I don't know.
Loved it.
Denny's like breakfast food, but don't go there for steak. The Kentucky fried chicken or whatever, the Southern fried chicken's okay, but the steak is terrible. The steak is like, hey, this is fake steak. Why are you getting? And it's crazy because it's still like $13.
Yeah.
It is.
You
Yeah,
could
they're
go
still
to like
charging it.
Outback or Longhorn, please sponsor. And their sirloins, $12.99, but it's way better.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Longhorn is by far my favorite steak.
What was that place that you took me that one
my
time I
second
picked you up
Second favorite?
after
Yeah.
work? We went to one in like Rockford or something. No. Rosemont.
Rosemont? I
Yeah.
think that was Longhorn.
That was real good.
Yeah, that was
Parmesan crusted.
I love Longhorn. I love Longhorn.
Big. I don't
I don't
dream
think
of
I've ever
steak,
had
but
that.
I dreamt about that
I,
steak.
I
Where's the closest one around here?
there's one right in
Woodfield.
right by the Woodfield Mall.
Yeah?
Right across from Olive Garden.
Yeah.
We should go.
Dude, I would. Don't text me.
That
For
would-
lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch. There you go.
No.
I would.
So it's probably my second favorite steakhouse now.
Yeah. Please sponsor. Yeah.
And I mean that's where I go whenever I want to go out and eat.
Yeah.
But yesterday I had the last date with my fiance,
Yeah.
and we went to Stony River in Deer Grove,
Oh.
the one place I accidentally walked into, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You accidentally walk into it.
I'll tell that story another day. But their steaks are so good. I mean, honestly, they're like $50, like $35 to $50.
Longhorn?
No, Longhorn's like $12 to $20.
Oh, okay.
Super affordable, crazy affordable, and crazy tasty. That's why it's so like. That's why I love it and I always recommend it because it's
Yeah.
like you can go on like a Saturday even with like kids and still get really tasty food instead of spending $140 for a dry.
steak.
Well, it's even crazier because Wagyu's got so much fat; it should retain that moisture. Whatever.
Yeah. Like specifically.
But like any steak above like $60, and if it's throwing out any labels like dry age or like Wagyu, it's like I don't eat those anymore
Mhm.
because it's like Yeah, they're expensive. They're expensive for a reason. I mean, I know that process is a long time. I know how hard it is. I know the steak is like how much care and effort they put into these animals. They treat these animals better than they treat 80% of the humans.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not for me.
Yeah.
And the dry aged, if you like bacon, you'll probably like it more because it adds this like really bacony flavor to it. But I don't really like bacon. I like it, but not like that.
Yeah.
But Stony River, again, they're like $35 to $60, but it's totally worth the price.
Yeah.
Like, and that's saying a lot because I don't like spending more than like $30 on a steak because a lot of the times it's not worth it. Like, I don't spend over $20 on chicken.
Yeah.
Because you never should spend more than $20 on chicken.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is one spooky podcast, I guess.
Let's see.
For the animals, it is.
It's Fluff said Hugh and I rented the movie Trick or Treat 1 year on your PS3. I remember that.
You did what?
We rented the movie Trick or Treat.
Oh, rented it. I thought you tricked
on the PS3.
Trick or treat on your PS3.
No.
What the fuck is
Virtual
that?
trick or treating.
He said Misa said he got baked bread once.
Baked bread.
Baked bread.
That's pretty legit.
From a trick or treat?
Yeah.
I hope it's homemade baked bread.
Yeah,
'cause
if it was homemade,
That'd be good.
I would totally take
And then
it.
he said as well as honey. Not like a
I've
jar
gotten
or
honey.
snack, just a ketchup packet of honey.
Yeah.
Like, was it like the sticks?
No,
It wasn't
no.
actually-
It's like
The packet.
like from KFC.
Yeah, like
I got KFC sauce packets.
it's like
and
the
Taco
one-
Bell sauce packets. Once.
Oh my
So I know that.
And then Julio said, "What would Jesus' costume be?" And then Misa agrees with me. Denny's steak is actually really good, for real. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe it.
Robert Banks
I
log
don't
off.
believe it either.
I've
Next
never-
time I'm going to
I've
Denny's
had it.
with y'all, I'm doing
I
it.
have had it.
You've had it before they made that kitchen switch, man. You had it when it was terrible. You have to have it again. Now
I
it's
don't-
really good.
No, dude.
I'll try it again.
One day,
But you have to respect that when I did try it, it was straight up meat glue.
I didn't try it back then.
Yeah, I've tried it before too. I will try it again now that they had a kitchen switch.
Yeah, they had a kitchen switch. I
The good old
promise.
kitchen switcheroo. what do you like? This specific location had a chicken?
Yeah,
No,
or
I
like-
think
like
they just changed the
Is that
recipes.
revamped?
They revamped their stuff. They added all the salmon dishes and stuff. I
got a new
guarantee you
chef.
they did some different.
Oh, so they stopped taking meat out of dumpsters.
they did that. Yeah.
Denny's,
Denny's,
I'm sorry.
please sponsor me. I have not said one bad thing about you.
You're a Denny's
I
fan.
love
He loves Denny's.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. IHOP, you suck. Denny's,
Whoa.
I freaking love
I
agree.
Denny's.
I feel
I don't
like
like
this
either
is like
of
a
them.
serious battle between IHOP people and Denny's people. Like, I feel like you're either one or the other.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't be
'Cause-
both. You
Because
can't
like
be
my
both.
fiance is like, oh, I love IHOP.
Yeah.
IHOP's the best. If we're gonna, have
Go, yeah.
that type of food, we're gonna go to IHOP. She's like, fuck Denny's.
Yeah. And it hurts me.
I don't like.
I
really like either.
love Denny's. Bro.
I don't even like breakfast places. So
I love
No.
breakfast places, bro. It's my jam.
I'm-
Denny's or IHOP? This is important.
I'm,
he's IHOP.
You
I'm pro
IHOP?
They make my favorite crepe.
That's pretty crepe.
Just the classic breakfast.
Is Denny's international?
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crepe. You know,
It's not in their name,
Denny's,
bud.
please reach out to your boy.
we did go to Denny's almost every time after
I
the
love
stream.
Denny's. I love
and
Denny's.
I did get something similar almost every single time. It was either like the moon's over my hammy or
Yeah,
something.
moved
and
over my hand.
It was
It's fine.
good. It's
And-
fine.
And you got
It's
the burger too. You got
It
the
will
burger.
do. It will do. That's
it's,
pretty much.
it's definitely
Hey.
acceptable.
At this nice steak place that I go to, they have a hamburger.
They-
When we were there, I
This
was
is
like,
Team
cover-
Denny's.
cover
Thank
it.
you. Also, Misa said that you're dead to him.
That's fine. I'm perfectly okay.
You
with
gotta pick, bro. Denny's or IHOP right now. I don't care.
Neither.
No, you gotta pick.
No, I agree with the Nick. I'd rather have my finger chopped off.
Wow.
Walker Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hear their bacon's good, but
Their bacon's-
overpriced.
I've never even been there.
Their
and I
bacon is
prefer
super.
them.
That's so rude. You're not invited to the stream anymore.
I like those hipster breakfast places.
Like what?
I don't-
Like Denny's?
Like
Remember
They
when we
put,
went
like,
to that one hipster
All
breakfast
full
place?
egg in
the
your
one where I
coffee.
got avocado on my sandwich.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, if my breakfast place isn't a hole in the wall and there's books on the wall and there's some dude in a beanie serving me my
Your latte.
my avocado eggs and latte.
Yeah, that was
I don't want it.
Where did you guys go?
You were with us.
Yeah,
Wait. Yeah.
No.
No, he played.
That was
Shock.
that was the trip that
You went to Green Bay
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we went to
yeah,
Green Bay.
yeah.
2 years ago.
I immediately we stopped by like a hole in the wall breakfast place because
Yeah.
that's where we wanted to go,
Yeah.
and
It was pretty good.
it was really really good.
Yeah.
As soon as we got there, I was like, I'm gonna try something different because they didn't have a normal menu. Everything was like, organic, non-GMO.
Yeah,
like,
it was pretty chic.
Sounds like my place right now.
It was like
Yeah.
on
Your home?
paper.
No.
Your home is GMO.
Because
Yeah.
when you're vegan, you're better.
They had it came with like special seeded honey mustard, avocado,
That was
like
good honey mustard.
special. I mean, it was all
The
really
food
good.
was great. The food was honestly, I mean, it was like $20 a plate, but it was way better
As long as
than.
it tasted good, yeah.
It
No, I
tasted.
think it was like $15 a plate.
it's,
That's not
it's
bad.
something around
I would put
$15.
$1 sign, $2 signs. I don't know the dollar signs.
It's like 1, 2, 3, right? There's 3.
There's 4.
Oh, what the heck? Why?
There's
That's
no-
so weird. It should be 1, 2, and 3.
No, I think there's actually 5 altogether.
So it's like,
But we have no 4 ones, and I've seen a 4, and I've been to a 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen a 5, but I might have. Because these Michelin star places are really, really expensive.
yeah. Misa said, is that where I got my English
Yes,
breakfast?
yes,
Yeah, no,
yeah. His full English breakfast
Was
is.
it good? Was it good, Misa?
He ate it all.
I think everyone
Just
was
because you
really,
eat it all doesn't mean.
Well, I think
Well-
everyone was really satisfied about it. Like we talked
good.
about it quite a bit.
I ate it all.
you ate it all.
Yeah,
That's a shock.
yeah.
You never finish anything. You take it to go and then you don't eat it. It's true.
I feel
It's
bad for my
true.
fiance because I never finish anything.
Oh no. Oh.
2 pump jump.
2 pump chump.
Guys, this is really a spooky podcast. Can we get back to
We were so serious about
Oh
keeping
my
it spooky
God.
yesterday.
I know.
Like Trevor was like,
Lisa
no.
said-
We were bringing up other stuff.
Yeah.
And but this is what happens during our podcast.
Well, I was kind
Just
of afraid of that
random.
when Trevor was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Halloween themed podcast."
see
I was like, "I'm getting married in a couple days.
Yeah. A couple day. It's a day.
I'm getting married in a day.
Tomorrow. That's crazy.
Flights to Canada right now are $332.
You know, whenever Misa said he wants to go back because it was delicious. I agree.
If he remembers what it is, we can go back. I think
Yeah.
next year or this year we should go to Milwaukee
Milwaukee.
for our spring trip if we have a spring trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Green Bay. Shout out Green Bay, you're trash. But
Green Bay's a great
Heck Madison.
football city.
Heck Madison,
What?
Wisconsin, bro.
Okay,
Wait, what?
Bro, that's the city where we had that sketchy drug deal that we weren't a part of.
Oh.
You should have been a part of it. What were they selling?
Heck Madison after 1 a.m.
Was I not there?
No, this was when me.
It was just me, you, and Tito.
We went to go see
Oh.
NF in Madison, Wisconsin. That place sucks at night, man.
Yeah, we.
You know that's where the capital is, right?
Yeah.
You know what? This is actually spooky. This could be a scary story.
Okay.
So we
Want me to tell you? You want to tell it?
you can
Have
tell it.
Hugo.
Okay. What?
Hugo, you tell it.
Okay.
Trevor sucks at stories.
Okay.
I do.
So, I mean, I'm pretty bad at it too.
All right, I'll tell it. I'll tell it.
I'll tell it. So I was at home.
So this is probably a Friday,
No.
probably the 23rd.
No. I don't know when it was, but the point is,
What do you mean? No, you don't know when it is.
I don't know
I
the
could have
day.
been
I
right.
don't know the day. You could have been right.
I know a lot of like concerts you go to are like the 23rd for some reason.
When was this past concert we went to?
I don't know, but it's
It
weird
was the
that he says
13th.
that.
It was the 13th.
Alright.
20 days.
I was
10 days.
kind
It was the 13th for sure.
No, I know it was 13th.
The one in Detroit?
But, yeah, no.
Detroit, Madison.
Detroit.
Madison.
Yeah, I know. Spooky goes to
Yeah.
Detroit.
Anyways.
Detroit hates me.
Anyways, so okay, after the concert, right?
Sorry,
we went
Detroit.
to go drop our stuff off at the hotel, and we're like, we're really hungry. We want to know like where to go to get food. We looked up a McDonald's that was open 24 hours. So we were like, you know what? Let's go. The entire drive there was really, really eerie because there was no cars out.
Wait, it was 1 a.m., right?
It was like we're 1 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted some freaking chicken nuggets or something, to like hold us
McChicken.
over for like the morning. Anyways, so we ended up going to this McDonald's, which was like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes away from the hotel. And again, the entire drive there was like almost like no cars out. Literally no cars on the street besides Trevor's car.
Don't miss the part of the story where we actually looked up at McDonald's right after the concert that we went to, and I was on like a high, and we went to that McDonald's first.
Not a
but
real
it wasn't
high.
open.
Oh,
Concert
you're
high.
right.
The lights were like kind of on inside, and we thought maybe the drive-thru was still open. Just it wasn't open for dining.
No,
So
we went in. Yeah, we.
I pulled up to the sign and it was turned off, and I just yelled at the machine like, "I want my fucking nugget!"
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
And then I just
told us it
sped
was open.
off.
Yeah, I told us it was open. Yeah. Anyways, but we finally found one, and there's like 2 cars in line, right? Approximately.
Yeah.
And we pull up to the window, and the guy's like, "Hey, can I get a moment?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." We only saw 1 car in the parking lot, so we could only assume it was just one guy working there, maybe with some backup, maybe one more other person. And we wait there, but right when we pull up, this car, this like all tinted, just black car pulls up right behind us. I'm like, okay, it's not weird at all, right? It's another car pulling up in the drive-thru, only McDonald's open. Not weird at all. We order our chicken nuggets, and it's like what, like 60 nuggets we ordered.
We ordered like more than that, like 100.
Oh god, we ordered a lot. I feel now looking back at it, I feel really bad. But anyways,
This is why you have heart problems.
This is why I have problems. Anyways, as we drove off, I realized that the car behind us did not stop at the window. It just kept following us. So literally, as we pulled up, it pulled up, and I was like, okay, maybe what happened is they messed up his order, right? And he just did a loop, and he just come back around,
So-
right? Nothing weird about it.
Yeah, what happened when we got our nuggets? I ordered like 150 actually, 150 total nuggets, and then we ended up only getting about half of the order. And I looked at the receipt. I'm like, I paid for like way more than this. So I got upset and I went around and I talked to the guy. I'm like, hey, on this receipt, I got like 50 or like 75 more nuggets than what you've given me. He's like, oh, okay. And we were at the window waiting for him, and then the car that was following us, he actually like tailed us again around. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's weird. Maybe he
Yeah.
forgot his order too. And then
Yeah.
he pulled up alongside of us and rolled his window down. He was like, roll your window down.
Yeah, he only opened it up this much though. Literally,
Yeah.
only his eye was sticking out of an all tinted window, and he was like, and then Tito
Like,
was like,
fuck you, guy.
yeah, I was like, Tito was like, should we open the door? I'm like, no, we shouldn't open the door. We shouldn't even roll down the window. We shouldn't do
Should we
any of that.
open
That's
the
a
door?
terrible idea. But he
Should we let him into our car? I don't want to get gunshots on Trevor's nice door.
He was so persistent.
Yeah.
I'm being like, should we do? I'm like, no. But the guy would not let up. They're like, just crack it open a little bit. Maybe he's getting confused with the wrong people. It just looked tough. So he
Look tough.
so he cracks open a little bit.
I got 100 McNuggets, man. You don't want
Yeah,
to
fuck with me.
Dude, right as soon as Tito lowers down his window, right, the guy's expression changes. It's like, oh, frick. And he rolls up his window and he just speeds off.
Can he
Literally
see
just
you
speeds
guys?
off. He saw Tito's long face.
But can he see you guys?
No, because his car has tinted back windows.
Oh. Was he sitting in front?
Trevor's car?
Tito was sitting up front. I was sitting
You
in
should
the
have
back.
let him open the door.
You're right.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I'm like, yeah, you want? It's fine. No, it's
You want
I
a
was
little
in the
boy
car.
trick or
I was
treat?
in that car.
He couldn't. I know he
Risking
couldn't
my
see us.
safety.
I know he couldn't see us because there was the backlight of the McDonald's.
Yeah.
So we just looked like kind of shaded figures.
Yeah.
Silhouettes.
Yeah, we looked like silhouettes basically.
Okay. No, it makes sense.
Yeah, but honestly though, it was just creepy. Just sped off, and then that was it. And then we went to go fill up gas. After we got
Yeah, that was fucked. That was way scarier.
that freaking guy across the street. Go ahead.
I was outside.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. I pulled up to get gas, and Tito and Hugo were still inside the car hanging out doing whatever, and I was filling up with
Sucking each
gas,
other
and
off.
there was someone across the street at like an Arby's or a Wendy's or something,
Name drop.
and they were like banging on the door, yelling. I don't know what they wanted, food or something, and I had basically just finished filling up, and that guy that was across the street, he started making his way back making his way over to the gas station, like shouting and ranting, not like running, but just like walking and like shaking his fist, like God damn it, or, like just screaming nonsense, super loud. And I was like, okay, shit. I quickly put the thing on. I didn't say, no, I would not like room number C. I hopped in the car and I was like, okay, we gotta go. There's like, see that creepy dude over there? He's fucking making his way over here.
Yeah.
Making my way down.
It was so loud. He was so loud. He was like shaking on the door and stuff. And I thought the place was closed too. There was like, was there any cars in that parking lot? I don't remember seeing any cars in that
It was
parking lot.
probably closed.
No, for the place it was.
No, it was closed.
No, it was
by
weird.
2 o'clock. Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
was closed.
it was weird, bro. And from that night, I was like, heck, Madison.
Oh yeah.
Heck, Madison at night. I don't want to be back here. And we went back to the hotel and watched the Olympics.
Yeah.
Nothing weird happened when we went to Grand Rapids.
No, it was
It was chill, and we found that badass pizza place.
That was a good that.
Yeah.
With Pizza Ranch, sponsor us.
Yeah, please.
Freaking delicious, man. Have you ever been to Pizza Ranch? Freaking
Dude.
great.
It's
like a buffet.
It's like kind of a chain. I think the closest one around here is Rockford.
Yeah.
I don't go to Rockford anymore.
No, not anymore.
Fool me once.
It's like a buffet, but it's legit. It's legit. You
Like
became a member?
CC's?
Kind of, yeah.
But better?
I've
I
never
don't
been
like
to
CC's.
CC's.
Oh,
That
it's
was my first.
it's like a
way-
shittier pizza ranch.
The way I mean, you know the way Pizza Ranch works.
I'm assuming like CC's.
Well, I don't know how CC's works, but
Have you guys never been to
Have you ever been to
CC's?
the old Pizza Hut buffets?
Like where they were like salad bars?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
No.
It was kind of like
okay.
that.
So
but the
I have
way-
no
let
idea.
me explain how it works real quick. They had a salad bar.
Okay.
Like your average day salad bar, and it was
Yeah.
like a buffet style. They had like chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, honey buns, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you go there, you order. You sit there and you order like just to eat at the buffet, where you right then and there you fill out a sheet of a pizza of what toppings you want on it.
Oh yeah.
And if you do that, you go to your table, you have a number, you sit there, you wait for the guy to bring the pizza over, and then he's like, "Okay, how many slices do you want?"
All of them.
So,
I bought a pizza. I want all of it.
well, you pay the price of not.
Yeah,
just
it's
the
just like
pizza.
one
Yeah,
buffet. But yeah.
Yeah, like a slice of pizza.
So I got like 3 pizzas of like a garlic parmesan pizza. It's really good. And then what he does with the rest of it is he puts it on like a huge stone hot plate buffet table for everyone else to eat the pizza.
Yeah.
So it's just when people order pizza and they don't eat the whole thing, they just put it back down on the table for everyone else to enjoy, like
Reused
in the
pizza.
buffet area.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool.
That's
really
basically
cool.
that's basically their shtick.
Really good.
That sounds good. I'll probably go
They
there
had-
one day.
Should go
They
to
had a
Pizza Ranch.
macaroni and cheese pizza, but only on Tuesdays. So I was
Yeah.
pretty pissed
That
about
was
that.
that was fucked.
Have you had macaroni and cheese pizzas?
No, and I was gonna
No.
try it there.
So I had one at a place that I've now actually looked up since, and it's actually been like featured on
Really?
like the Food Network.
Wow.
Yeah, it's me and Jade went to I the Mighty concert.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of wandering around, and we stopped at this pizza place, and it had just again it was another hole in the wall hipster place. I guess I like those.
Mhm.
And we had the pizza, and it was super good. Some of them were super good because you kind of it was like you saw the pizzas, and you like walked up, and you're like, hey, I want cheese, buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, whatever. So I think I got cheese, pepperoni, and mac and cheese, and they were good sized slices. And she got whatever she eats. And their mac and cheese pizza was bomb as fuck.
I'm so sad now.
I
Dude,
don't
you
really
guys
wanna
have to
try
have
it.
I want
macaroni
mac and cheese pizza now.
It's a lot of
That's what I
carbs,
want. I don't mind it.
but
make
it's
it.
so tasty. Yeah,
Really
let's just make
capable.
it.
We'll make it.
Yeah, I think we'll make
What's up?
one
We should make one.
from scratch.
That's what's up.
I could do
Make
that.
our own noodles.
I've made my own noodles.
Yeah?
Noodles in
Yeah.
foods class.
I've never made no noodles.
This guy Doose, he makes his own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make my own hot sauce, my own bread.
He makes
Wow.
some soap, bro.
I don't do that because I don't bathe.
No need.
Kidding.
No man, it's your beliefs, man. You know, I ain't gonna stop you from doing that.
Um,
You said take your phones off the table, please. The mics pick up the vibration too well.
I did that. I
In
took
that
my phone
voice.
off. I noticed after the first one, I was like,
Come say it to our face, bud.
Look at the camera.
I know where you sleep.
Yeah. What else have you made, Deuce? You have made your own
I've made a lot of things.
moonshine, right?
Hey, no, I didn't.
No, that's
No.
false. It's false. Oh shoot. Okay.
No, I have not made my own moonshine because that's like kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust myself. I don't know. I would do
Because
something else.
that's I know how they make it,
Yeah.
and I know how they make all those types of things because I've looked it up and I was like, maybe I'll make my own beer. It's really hard and complicated, and you gotta invest like $500 to do it.
Is it true you go blind? I know that's like an old like myth about making your own moonshine.
You can because of the chemicals they use.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like the stuff in the air has just
so
like
it's not from drinking it; it's like the process of making it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you drink like Everclear straight, because a lot of moonshines are just super, like way too high, whatever the alcohol measurement is.
Yeah.
So like you drink it, and I mean, alcohol is poison. So you drink
Yeah,
enough
that's
of it
just enough.
in such a high concentration, you're gonna go blind because it's just too much poison for your body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than death, which could also happen.
Yeah, it's better than that.
That's why I don't make moonshine,
Dang.
but I make, like the basic housewife stuff.
Yeah.
Did you make mead?
Yeah, I made mead.
Mead's what he made. Yeah.
I made mead. That's actually ready now. So if anybody wants to try
Somebody
mead,
just was talking to me about that. It's not that hard, right? Like it's just a lot of sitting, or would you say it's hard to do?
no, it's not. I mean, the first time you do it, you're gonna fuck up
Yeah.
a lot because there's a lot of processes of like transferring containers that. So I made it, and I used to just siphon, which I didn't want to do because it's kind of gross. So I bought this new.
I think you told me.
I bought this new like little pump thing, which is super cool. It was like $10, but I didn't know how it worked. But so I was using that for the first time, and I'm probably not gonna get the deposit back in my apartment because I was doing it on a butcher block, which was over carpet, and I pumped it, and it just like shot out. So like,
You just stare at it for like 5 minutes, like shit.
no, I was trying to do stuff, and then I ripped it out, but then I have like a freaking 10-foot tube full of, meat, and that's all just spilling out, and my container's full, and I'm like, fuck. So you gotta have a lot more planning. I would definitely recommend if it's your first couple of times, have 2 people. Don't be afraid to get a little wet.
Just a little.
Just a little. I mean, if you're doing it right. But I made a couple different flavors. It's not hard to make. I mean, it's been sitting in my closet for like 6 months, 7 months now.
Oh.
So when you make it, I made it in March. And so you start it up, you put honey, you gotta disinfect everything. Put honey, water, some alcohol, yeast inside a container, preferably glass. And then you also have to put a CO2 diffuser, essentially. So as the bacteria and yeast eat up the sugars, they poop out carbon dioxide and alcohol. So you have to have a double filter there to push out the carbon dioxide without letting impurities in. And there's tutorials online. I would definitely recommend trying to do it if you're above the age of 21 or 18 in Canada.
Oh man,
How
or
much do you
15 in
usually
Mexico.
Get, like after a batch, if it was all successful.
So I have,
Like a bucket's worth.
I mean, you get how much water you put in. I have
Oh, okay.
3
That makes
gallons
sense.
of mead.
Really?
Yes.
And all good. You can.
Yeah, you can drink it.
Wow.
Whatever. It's about 12%. Mead is a honey wine essentially. So, and then I was gonna try and make it with grapes, but I don't need a basement and a fermenting location for all that stuff because that's a lot more complicated. So once I buy a house, I'm gonna have a designated area for fermenting.
Stepping on grapes.
Yeah, but
I could step on
maybe
your
another
grapes.
time I'll go into a deeper process, but I kind of want to keep this one spooky.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though. I've never even thought about it. I've thought about trying to make my own beer and stuff, but
I mean,
I don't know.
it's hard
Yeah.
because like nobody even gives you like a clear-cut tutorial either. Like I scoured the internet. It's like,
Whenever I really want to learn something on the internet, it never.
yeah,
Too many opinions. Usually, like things are wrong.
yeah, and that's like it's illegal. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Follow the law.
I'm kidding.
I think making mead is legal though. as long as you're above 21. But it is illegal if you're under 21 to put yeast and sugar inside water.
Just that process alone is illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you cannot put yeast inside sugar water because that will create a version of alcohol. It won't make good alcohol, but it will create alcohol. So when I was looking it up, it was like if you're under 21, you cannot do that. And I was like, fuck.
So if if I was young, obviously, if I got yeast and sugar water together, I just poured it together in my kitchen.
Cops come running, busting
They
through
can't
your
open the
windows
door.
and shit. Yeah.
Take it on the ground.
Dang. I never knew that.
We got him, boys. We got him.
We
But
got
I
him.
mean,
We got him.
see, when I was a kid, I really wanted to. I mean, it looks bad, but I wanted to make. It's really easy to make. But when I was a kid, there was no Amazon, or
We got the Amazon rainforest, but
So you had to
yeah. Now we don't have that.
It's gone.
You're right.
We got the internet now. But I know what you mean. So you
yeah.
couldn't really. It wasn't easily.
Yeah, you
accessible
couldn't
to get that
attain like champagne yeast or anything or wine yeast. You had to go to a specialty store, or you had to like find a company that's already got the kosher going.
And I wouldn't even know where to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like even making bread, it's like, oh, if you really like the flavor of this bread, you should just go up to your local bakery and ask for some yeast. I'm like, I live in the 21st century. I have zero social skills. I ain't asking anybody anything. But I mean, back when I was a kid, you also could download like some books that were less than positive influences, and in those books I learned how to make alcohol. And
Was it like a cookbook?
no,
Not a real cookbook.
yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you're above like 20, you should know about that, but it tells you how to do all sorts of crazy things.
Yeah.
I can't even
heard
remember.
if you bought it, I don't think this is true, but like you were automatically on a watch list.
Yeah.
You think that was that true?
That was probably true because it was not just like alcohol. It was like
it was
how to make pipe bombs.
Yeah.
How to
You ever heard of this book?
It sounds familiar.
I honestly can't even remember the title. I just know it says cookbook.
Things not to do.
Anarchist
Yeah,
Cookbook.
yeah. I did not purchase or download that book.
No, me neither. I didn't even know about it till
We're all on a
you
watch
just
list now.
Worst thing I did was torrent music from LimeWire.
I mean, if I did, I was like 9 to 13, and I don't remember anything really.
from that.
No, like I know I don't remember, and I didn't do anything out of it either because it was also hard to do. It's like go to your local drugstore and pick up nitroglycerin. I'm like, motherfucker, what do you mean? Just go pick up
Hey, so
nitroglycerin.
y'all got any of that nitroglycerin?
I was too scared. I was too scared to even. I
Yeah.
just knew about it. I was too scared to like try to do anything.
Did you guys ever see
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Did you guys ever see Don't Mess with the Zohan?
No.
No, I know what it's. Yeah, Adam Sandler.
There's
Yeah, that's a good movie.
there's a scene where these guys they try and make a bomb out of nitroglycerin. And
heard that scene.
they go to the drugstore and he doesn't know how to pronounce it, so can I get some nitroglycerin? And the guy that was working at the pharmacy was also really old and he was like, what? And he looks back, he's like, oh, this, and he brings back Neosporin. Yeah. He slams it on the table and they go, this is it? He's like, yep, that's it. It'll get the job done. And he's like, we'll take a lot. Or something like that. But
So, speaking of this stuff, you could totally buy like uranium off Amazon.
what the?
But I don't know if I should be saying this. Anyway, so if you want to make a nuclear weapon,
Oh my god.
it's not
Oh my
hard
god.
to learn how to do it. But no, like random person's gonna be able to ever do it.
Yeah.
Because one, you have to buy a shit ton of uranium, and uranium's pretty expensive. I looked up how much it costs to make a bomb, and it's like it's like $750,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are not making it. I'm not making it. I could buy a mansion with that, and if I'm buying a mansion, why would I want to nuke anyone?
Yeah.
So I personally would never make it, and I don't know if I should be saying how to make it, but it's very easy to access online. But let's say,
We do not condone the making of any.
hey, if you're down, I
weapons.
mean, But like, so not only is it expensive, there's two types of uraniums. There's 235, 238. So when you also buy uranium, either A, you could buy pure 238, but you ain't gonna buy pure 238 because one, you're gonna be put on a watch list. Two, it's super expensive. Or B, you buy uranium mix, which has 235, 238 in it, but the 238 is like 0.2% of it. So then you have to actually create this whole mechanism that will actually diffuse 238 from 235, and you have to like be a chemist to know how to do it. So if you're a chemist, I mean, first off, why are you nuking someone, dude? That's just rude.
Just make meth.
You're smart enough to not nuke someone. Another thing is like, if you're buying that much uranium,
Somebody's gonna notice.
if you're a person, it's like somebody's gonna notice you're buying. Okay, it's a lot of uranium, and to buy
exactly?
235, you have to buy like 100 pounds. And it's like if you're buying 100 pounds of uranium, the cops are gonna show up at your door. The cops, FBI will show up at your door and be like, "What you doing with all this uranium, dog?"
What's even like the recreational use for uranium?
There is none.
Then
Unless you want to make a nuclear power generator. But even that, you still have to have 238, which means you'll still have to buy like 10 pounds and do this whole diffusing process. Or you have to buy the stupidly marked up 238. And then to make a nuclear generator, I mean, I'm super pro nuclear generation and nuclear power because it's super clean, super great, gives a high yield.
Mhm.
But I mean, you still got to mine out all that uranium, which is still detrimental for the earth. I mean, no matter what, humans are gonna, fuck the earth.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to do it with uranium and get rid of this fear of, nuking and stuff. Because uranium's super useful in the power scene. And it's not that hard to make a nuclear generator either.
How much would it cost you?
probably more than a mansion or a missile.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
It'll probably, for a generator, it will probably cost
Billions?
probably $1 million.
Really?
Chump change, bro.
I mean, if you're doing just a small scale, but I don't know if you need critical mass. No, actually, you don't need critical mass uranium. So it's actually a bunch cheaper than a bomb. You could probably do it for 500,000, but you need a giant vessel. You need ionized rods. You need a whole generator setup. You need tubing. I mean, I could show you how to make a nuclear generator, but
That should be extreme.
I mean, it's legal.
Yeah.
What then? Nuclear generators don't harm anyone unless you don't pay attention to it or you don't follow the warning signs. Like if everything starts heating up and there's radiation leakage, Russia, you shouldn't keep going. So I mean, like, I'm pro nuclear power. I mean, maybe in the future we could probably have mini generators, but I mean, hopefully we get rid of this shadow cast it on nuclear power from the bombs and be like, hey, let's really focus on clean energy. Because even the product of it, which is, I think, U-35, isn't that bad. I mean, it diffuses radiation in about 2 years, which isn't terrible. If you keep it in an isolated spot, you could reuse it later on. So I'm all for nuclear power.
Thank you for sharing that. Misa said, hey, remember that one time Doose got Hope to Die's banned from Twitch on that one time he guest starred?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this shut down. Guys, apparently I'm an hour.
Nothing's off limits. Nick,
Nothing's off limits.
no, except for
I
one
didn't
thing.
tell anybody how to make a bomb.
Right.
I just said what the
Look at
fuel
you.
was and how much it's unfeasible to 99% of people.
An FBI
Yeah.
agent listening to us just learned something.
Well,
so.
FBI
fuck that
agent, you know the economics. You're an educated man. 99% of people are living below the 1%. The 1% could buy a bomb, whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, they don't even need to make it. They'll just buy it.
No.
But like an upperclassmen, they got too much shit to deal with making a bomb. Yeah, I mean, if somebody's gonna make a bomb, they're gonna make a bunch of like pipe bombs because those are $10 at your you know,
At your Menards.
We don't condone the making of any
Depot.
weapons that could harm people or a group of people.
I would not teach anybody how to.
Denny's, please still sponsor me.
You're worried about your Denny's sponsorship.
I'm worried about that. I want to rep that Denny's shirt on the stream every
No,
day.
pipe bombs are seriously terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the worst type of.
Don't
do
make
that.
them. Don't make them.
Well, you can make them, just don't.
Don't
use
make them. Don't make mead unless you're 21. Don't combine.
Wow, I sound like a terrible person. Why are we talking about this?
It's supposed to be a spooky stream. We got the spooky.
I'm a middle class guy. I'm not doing anything crazy.
No, he's just a man who's getting married tomorrow who makes his own stuff like pasta.
And bombs.
Yeah. I don't make bombs. The disclaimer, I do not make bombs. I do make pasta though, and it's really good. So I don't know if you guys have ever had ink spaghetti. This is a terrible transition.
Says if you can talk about finishing on people, you can talk about bombs.
Finishing on people?
Yes.
Yeah, he talked about finishing.
See,
But it was totally
a
innocent.
hypothetical nuclear bomb is better than me running up to strangers and coming on them.
No, it was about specifically coming on Trevor, finishing on him.
Oh, I was about to roam the streets. Again, I would roam the streets and just come on random people before I would ever make a.
But on Halloween.
See, we already got the guy.
It's gone full circle.
It's allowed. It's allowed today.
It's allowed today?
Yeah.
No.
Because you can go up to people's stores and get candy.
You know what's crazy? Is I totally told myself how to make a nuclear bomb too. So if I'm going down, I'm taking him down with me.
Heck you.
Like, this guy has the knowledge too.
Again, honestly, you could go and find out how to make a nuclear bomb, no problem. But they did an experiment, and they're like a bunch of bomb people, the government.
A bunch of bombs.
See, apparently I'm really uneducated, but so people brought in ram chaps off the street like Trevor and was like, hey, with the internet, could you tell us how to make a nuclear bomb? And everybody could.
Wow.
Everybody could make a nuclear bomb just with tools off the internet. Not even like dark web or you know, shadow web or whatever it's called. You could make a bomb with just the information out there. Because it's, I mean, honestly, everybody past organic chemistry could probably tell you how to make a nuclear bomb. Because we now have this knowledge of what uranium is, how it reacts. We know it exists, so now we can recreate it. Like, if you went up to the smartest people in Rome, they could not tell you how to freaking do calculus. Now that calculus has been embedded, fucking Tommy Jones, the 12-year-old over there, is integrating goddamn trigonometry. God, I'm super dumb. Stay in college.
At least you didn't fail physics twice, you know what I mean?
Chemistry.
You failed
Oh, it's
physics
chemistry.
twice?
Frick. No. That's,
Wow.
that's not towards me. It's chemistry.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Don't you look at that.
I'm looking at chat. Anyways, ink spaghetti.
Yeah, no, so I spaghetti's super cool. If you start making your own noodles,
I love
it's super
spaghetti,
cool.
bro. I just want to throw it out there. That's my commentary.
We should
like spaghetti from
should
Denny's.
end it soon.
Yeah,
No.
we should.
But I want to finish
so-
ink spaghetti.
Other than Hugo, what was everybody's favorite Halloween costume?
I thought there was more to the ink spaghetti. I really thought there was. I was really excited.
Well, again, we're cutting close on time.
No,
and
you're right. Next time I'm
it was
thinking
supposed to be
about
spooky podcast, not food podcast, because
Yeah,
Well, bomb
finish up,
podcast, pretty spooky.
We'll finish up on Halloween
it.
costumes.
Yeah. What you? I dressed up as an angel.
you got nothing.
Last thing I dressed up as was Piper from Orange is the New Black.
That was your favorite costume?
That was the last one. I can't really remember what else I dressed up as. I just recently seen a picture of it, so that's why I remember.
All
Okay.
right.
That was not my favorite. No.
That was my favorite.
My favorite was definitely just a hazmat outfit where I wore just your typical boots, gloves, and I had a whole biohazard suit, and I got to wear my dad's gas mask.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really fun.
Perks of having a dad.
That's really cool. So, unlike Hugo, my mom was super into Halloween. And one year I got to be a fucking full-fledged helicopter.
What?
And it was cool as fuck.
What the frick? How?
So I don't know. I mean, my mom probably has a picture, but it was really cool.
I want to see this picture.
I'll ask my mom if she has it.
Thank you, please.
But no, so it was like, it was all made out of fabric, but I had this hat with like propeller. It was like, I mean, she made it all by hand. No, it was cloth.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So she like seamed up helicopter windows. She made, I'm gonna say it's pillow-esque, because I mean I was like 5 at the time.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to put me in boxes or anything. And like had a helicopter tail, and it was just super cool. Super cool. I mean, I've also been like a spider, but like not like your basic spider, like cool ass spider. I've been a lot of things.
I've been cool.
So what? So
And now since I don't even think about Halloween, I'm Sandman.
No, you're Sandman. What is your 2 truths and a lie? To lie to the truth.
All right, what's everybody's vote?
Mine was you dressed up as a ham sandwich, or as a dairy.
I'm gonna go with the
sandwich.
vampire. I'm gonna go with the vampire. Yeah,
Spaceship.
I was a vampire when I was younger. I feel like everyone at least once.
I was never a vampire.
You
No?
see, I told you. I told you.
I was a mummy one year,
Mhm.
but never a vampire.
I told you.
My mom didn't like vampires apparently.
What was
And I was not a rocket ship.
I told you. I knew it. Oh.
You changed your answer.
No,
Yeah,
no. I picked deli sandwich.
You ended up changing it to rocket.
Nah, I didn't.
You're like,
no,
rocket
that was a
ship, rocket
joke.
ship.
That was a
It was
bashing
a
on
joke.
Trevor.
Yeah, now it's a
Anyway,
joke, huh?
that's all the time that we have today.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much
was
for
long where
joining
it's
us
like,
for episode 2 of the
I'm
Hope
gonna say
to Chat
something mean, and then
podcast.
if people react poorly, I'm gonna say it's a joke.
No, I honestly knew. I knew it was deli sandwich. 100%.
We're Hope to Dice,
We're
and
Hope
we
to Dice.
hope to see you again. And we hope you come back.
No.
And hope to chat. This has been a good chat. What do you want to say, bud?
Let's roll with it.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Roll with it.
That's a good one. That was good.
Just cut it already.
TM.
This is where Deuce's Giant Standard Complex comes from. A deli sandwich costume. Anyways, thank you so much, Deuce. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Can't wait for the wedding tomorrow. It's gonna be really cool. Can't wait to eat my vegetarian dish and know that I'm saving you some money. Just saying.
I can't wait to not finish my steak dinner.
You probably won't. I don't know. We'll talk about the wedding next time.
No. Nick, thank you so much for coming again, man. Yeah. Hope to see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. What the frick?
We'll see him tomorrow.
I'll see you next one. Night, whatever. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody.
I'll be here next Wednesday.
Anyways, thank you so much
Actually, I
again.
won't. Never mind. I'll be in Jamaica.
You will be.
Ooh.
You gotta tell us about that next time. I can't wait. All about them beaches,
I
bro.
won't talk about bombs next time.
I hope you do,
I'll talk about food. Talk about fermenting.
but not bombs. Anyways, thanks again. We're Hope to Dice, and we hope to see you again next time.
See ya.